LGBTQ movement. HISD Superintendent thinks so. Good evening, I'm Lynn Cannon.
And I'm Mia Gradney. HISD Superintendent Richard Carranza said Tuesday that LGBTQ history is a part of American history and should be taught. But will it? We sent Brandy Smith to get the answer.
Today's history books cover a lot of the same stuff they did when you were a kid. World wars.
Well, I'm glad to be here today.
The presidents.
That's one small step.
The first walk on the moon. But Houston ISD Superintendent Richard Carranza wants to see a few more topics added. Citing Houston's diversity, he says the district's curriculum, what's taught in the city's schools, needs to reflect today's reality. That means teaching African American history, Latino history, and LGBT history too. In a statement to KHOU 11, the district said in part, quote, "Rather than limiting instruction on certain groups to just 1 month a year, it makes sense to look at providing a more well-rounded curriculum with options such as LGBTQ and ethnic studies." As the leader of San Francisco's public schools, Carranza made an ethnic studies class a graduation requirement. But Texas isn't California, and state law could slow HISD's progress on progress. According to the Texas Health and Safety Code Section 85007, educational materials for minors must, quote, state that homosexual conduct is not an acceptable lifestyle and is a criminal offense. That means HISD might have to jump some legal hurdles before it can introduce any new curriculum. Houstonians are torn about whether that will actually happen.
It'll probably end up happening. It's like too many people to just not change it, so it's going to be changed.
And I think that the Bible should be in schools. And right now the Bibles have been taken out of school. So if the Bible shouldn't be in school, why should the LGBT curriculum be allowed in schools?
In talking with the Texas Education Agency, I learned that state law requires schools base their curriculum on the Texas Essential Knowledge and Skills, or TEKS standards. Districts can go above and beyond to teach other topics that are approved by their board, assuming there's not a state law banning that topic, as there is in this instance.
Okay, so that language in Health and Safety Code and the law that HISD is referring to, do you think this is going to happen?
Well, Texas is one of 8 states in the country with this law. It's actually being challenged in Utah right now, but we'll see. But those states, they all expressly forbid discussing gay and transgender issues for minors. So
we'll see what happens.
Yep.
All right.
Something we'll have to stay on top of. Thanks so much, Brandy.
We want to get your take on this. Should high school students learn